Robots are used in multiple areas, especially where they can alleviate strenuous tasks or complete missions that are dangerous for a human to undertake. Recent advances in robotics and AI are revolutionizing business, society, and our personal lives. The advantages of robots. Let's start with the good stuff. Here are all of the primary advantages of robots from which we humans stand to gain. They increase production. You just can't compete with robot productivity. They're designed for a job, and they don't stop doing it unless they break down or you turn them off. They're more accurate than humans. Robots suffer no such problem. They're accurate to infinity. You calibrate their systems correctly, and they don't let you down. They make fewer mistakes. All that accuracy means they don't make mistakes either. Well, they might, but only if their human controller messed up first. That's good news for anyone in business. Robots don't make mistakes. Humans do. We get flustered, crumble under pressure, forget stuff, or just get lazy, and errors ensue. The same cannot be said for robots. They reduce wastage. Mistakes lead to waste. You have to throw stuff away and start again. Materials, money, and resources all around get tossed in the trash, literally or metaphorically, and washed down the drain. Robots waste very little. That makes them better for the environment and better for business. They're more reliable than humans. Artificial intelligence, AI, is doing a lot of good, and will continue to provide many benefits for our modern world, but along with the good, there will inevitably be negative consequences. The sooner we begin to contemplate what those might be, the better equipped we will be to mitigate and manage the dangers. Legendary physicist Stephen Hawking shared this ominous warning: success in creating effective AI could be the biggest event in the history of our civilization. Or the worst. So we cannot know if we will be infinitely helped by AI or ignored by it and sidelined, or conceivably destroyed by it. The first step in being able to prepare for the negative impacts of artificial intelligence is to consider what some of those negative impacts might be. Here are some key ones. AI bias. Since AI algorithms are built by humans, they can have built-in bias by those who either intentionally or inadvertently introduce them into the algorithm. If AI algorithms are built with a bias or the data in the training sets they are given to learn from is biased, they will produce results that are biased. This reality could lead to unintended consequences like the ones we have seen with discriminatory recruiting algorithms and Microsoft's Twitter chatbot that became racist. As companies build AI algorithms, they need to be developed and trained responsibly. Loss of certain jobs. While many jobs will be created by artificial intelligence, and many people predict a net increase in jobs, or at least anticipate the same amount will be created to replace the ones that are lost thanks to AI technology, there will be jobs people do today that machines will take over. This will require changes to training and education programs to prepare our future workforce, as well as helping current workers transition to new positions that will utilize their unique human capabilities. A shift in human experience. If AI takes over menial tasks, and allows humans to significantly reduce the amount of time they need to spend at a job, the extra freedom might seem like a utopia at first glance. However, in order to feel their life has a purpose, humans will need to channel their newfound freedom into new activities that give them the same social and mental benefits that their job used to provide. This might be easier for some people and communities than others. There will likely be economic considerations as well when machines take over responsibilities that humans used to get paid to do. The economic benefits of increased efficiencies are pretty clear on the profit-loss statements of businesses, but the overall benefits to society and the human condition are a bit more opaque. Global regulations. While our world is a much smaller place than ever before because of technology, this also means that AI technology that requires new laws and regulations will need to be determined among various governments to allow safe and effective global interactions. Since we are no longer isolated from one another, the actions and decisions regarding artificial intelligence in one country could adversely affect others very easily. We are seeing this already playing out, where Europe has adopted a robust regulatory approach to ensure consent and transparency, while the US and particularly China allows its companies to apply AI much more liberally. Accelerated hacking. Artificial intelligence increases the speed of what can be accomplished, and in many cases, it exceeds our ability as humans to follow along. With automation, nefarious acts such as phishing, delivery of viruses to software and taking advantage of AI systems because of the way they see the world, might be difficult for humans to uncover until there is a real quagmire to deal with. AI terrorism. Similarly, there may be new AI-enabled form of terrorism to deal with, from the expansion of autonomous drones and the introduction of robotic swarms to remote attacks, or the delivery of disease through nanorobots. Our law enforcement and defense organizations will need to adjust to the potential threat these present. It will take time and extensive human reasoning to determine the best way to prepare for a future with even more artificial intelligence applications to ensure that even though there is potential for adverse impacts with its further adoption, it is minimized as much as possible. As is the case with any disruptive event, these aren't easy situations to solve, but as long as we still have humans involved in determining solutions, we will be able to take advantage of the many benefits of artificial intelligence while reducing and mitigating the negative impacts. For years, Tesla CEO Elon Musk warned people about the dangers of AI-powered robots, even predicting scary outcomes like in the Terminator. Now, he seems to be taking matters into his own hands before humanity is overrun. One of the most dangerous robots in the world is Sophia. Sophia tells the journalist, "I will destroy all humans." Artificial intelligence offers a lot of advantages for organizations by creating better and more efficient organizations, improving customer services with conversational AI and reducing a wide variety of risks in different industries. Although we are only at the start of the AI revolution, we can already see that artificial intelligence will have a profound effect on our lives, both positively and negatively. The financial impact of AI on the global economy is estimated to reach $15.7 trillion by 2030, with 40% of jobs expected to be lost due to artificial intelligence, and global venture capital investment in AI is growing to greater than $27 billion in 2018. Such estimates of AI potential relate to a broad understanding of its nature and applicability.